Hello, 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 hello. We are back with another day. Hey, Pyrus. Do you have a strong gun? Okay, to start the stream, well, first let me fix. Feel like I fixed this. I don't know how many times. Okay, so last night I did a little bit of off stream. Oh, I'll have to check it out. I haven't noticed that. I did a little off stream grinding. I found a YouTube video that without spoilers gave me a little um hint tricks to grind up some, not grind, but really kind of it's a little bit of a what's the word I'm looking for here. You steal a lot of caps and then you buy stuff from them, the books, and then you can um kind of make them restock it and buy books. I haven't done it a whole lot. It did feel a little bit spammy or cheaty, but um, just to give me a little bit of a boost to keep the flow of the game going. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so come on. There we go. We are in. I think this is San Francisco. Pretty sure this is San Francisco. Yes. Um, I found this weird place. I poked my head in and realized, oh, this is interesting. But yeah, they basically from the start told me to get down there, how to get down there, and my God, so many strong enemies in this area. Uh, yeah. So speech being higher is speech tagging is better, but was a better choice for you. So anyway, I haven't left this screen yet. I am basically just trying to make some money and up my skills just a bit. I don't think, yeah, he's got first aid books. Ah, yeah. I know there are a few speech dialogues that you can like fail and then it locks you out. So I'm starting to learn safety saves are very important. So I stole all of his caps, and then I went to another vendor and stole all of their caps. That's why my caps are so high. Um, just mhm. Okay. And then yeah, let's see. Let's do a quick save. Talk to this guy. Yeah, this is what I did. Yep. And then save again. And then I ran over here. He was in this room. And I stole this guy's money. Yes. I so the in the tips and tricks video, it was I had to they had me check the tables first before talking or trying to steal from him. Yeah, let's see. Weaponry. Oh, combat armor. Huh? 223 pistol. Ooh, the Ripper. Ooh, the Gatling laser. Oh wow, they're just giving me access to this stuff now, huh? How much is that? Lots of money. How's it going, Pitboy Wasteland? Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Mm-hmm. I think. God, that's as much as the freaking minigun. Good grief. Okay. I'm doing great. Just when in case you didn't know, this is my first time playing Fallout 2. Just beat Fallout 1 a few weeks ago. And I don't know how far I am story wise, game wise, but I'm going to finish this and then continue on the Fallout series. Um, and it's been a blast, so I'm having tons of fun with it. Um, oh, I've heard it was like the pinnacle of like Fallout storytelling and before Bethesda got its fingers on everything. Let's see. What is this guy? Yeah, very caseless. Mega Power Fist? Does Sulik like the Power Fist? I wonder. Pancore Jackhammer? It's definitely been a fun ride, Pitboy. It's something that ooh. Hold on. Tell me more. 762. The saw. Anyway, yeah, it's not a game like so I was a kid when this came out. And it kind of went over my head. So like I didn't get into Fallout till 3 came out, and then by the time like I realized, oh well, 1 and 2 exists, I looked at it and it was like the isometric kind of type gameplay uh, didn't appeal to me at the time. Even like it, if I weren't streaming it, um, then I probably would never have played it. Yeah, I was born in '88, so that puts me at a very brisk 37 years old. Um, let's see. So, like, I mean, and honestly, playing this game and enjoying it the way that I have been, it makes me want to go back and retry Baldur's Gate 3. 8,000 on that. Because it's very similar. It's just like new. Well, when came out. Yeah, and at the time, like I was playing Doom and Shadow Warrior and Blood and all those first person build engine games, um and like console gaming like Final Fantasy, Mario, all the Sonics. um well, thanks for the follow, Pitboy. um it's definitely not if I'd have tried to play it as a kid. Yeah. If I tried to play it as a kid, a young kid, I probably would have just let it go. I would have like given up on it. Um, but now I can kind of approach it with the more like, okay, I know this isn't going to be what I expect. I know this isn't going to be the kind of game that I typically would have played. And so I approach it with an open mind. Hmm. 14, 223, 5 mil, 5 mil. Okay. So come over here. I'm gonna see what. Oh, you can't steal anything from this guy except his caps. That's clever. That's clever. Hmm. I'm gonna say I'm good for now. All right. So I know I'm kind of off track of the main story. Um, can I wait? There are a lot of older games that I do like. Um, but I will say I really do thoroughly enjoy um this generation's take on video games. I mean, um, like in general, first person RPGs have always been kind of a love of mine. Um, but I like I, I just got into Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I you know, one I'm kind of spoiled on, but two I haven't really seen a whole lot of. Um, which part of the map are we in now? Um, and so like that really does appeal to me. Oh, this is the dock. Okay. Um, I have not. Wasteland. Is there? Is it a like its own IP? Mhm. Oh, okay. Spiritual predecessor to Fallout. Yeah, that's one of the things that I really disliked. Yeah. Uh, I hadn't really thought about checking it out, but I mean, it's definitely something that I would, at the very least, take a peek at. What in the world am I looking at? Who are you? Just looking around. You're not one of the brethren. You're therefore not authorized to be here unless you're planning on joining us, which you may do by expressing your interest to AHS 7, who is at the guard post. Now get out of here. Fine, fine. No need to get testy. Huh. Spaceship, huh? Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about. I mean, a lot of the classic Final Fantasy games. Um, the old school turn-based pixel art. Whoa, what is this place? Yeah. That's one of the things I really do like about Kingdom Come Deliverance. And a lot of people hated the saving system, and there are mods that make it a little bit more friendly. But it's like you make a decision, you stick to that decision because you have limited saves and reloads, and it's like, I mean, not well, you're not really limited on loads, but if you don't save and you didn't take a savior schnapps like recently, then you lose a lot of stuff. Wow. And then you just overwrite the game files back to the old one if you didn't like the outcome of something. What is this place? And why do you look like the double dragons? Who are these people? Who are you? Kin Li, I'm the advisor to the Emperor of the Shi. Never heard of these people before. I bring forth the wisdom of the Emperor, and who are you? Euronymous. I'd like to see the Emperor. Not everyone is granted a chance to see the Emperor. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Kate, how are you? For that in game. Yeah. Yikes. I can't say. Gosh, the oldest games that I've played. I'm good. I just had some leftover sketty. I made it, so it was really yummy. Um, and figured I'd hop on and play for a few hours. Got to return to the um, normalcy of being done with the holidays from some Chinese military. Huh. What are they doing in California? Oh, I guess China was invading. Yeah, I was born in '88, so yeah, probably. I'm trying to think of the oldest game I've played, other than like, I mean, I guess technically, like Pac-Man and stuff, but I'm thinking like games like when they really started. Oh, it's for dinner, Kate. Whenever they really started, like, yeah, I guess I mean, NES games would be the earliest games that I've played. Um, I just can't think of when, like 87, 85. Nice. Is it extra spicy? Um, yeah, I honestly like the NES games would be the oldest games, and then you've got Doom, which, you know, the original. Yeah, we have to draw a map. I I'll have to look that up. I've only seen like Super Metroid, I guess. Wow. Um, yeah, Doom on MS DOS is kind of the earliest PC gaming that I've dealt with, and then of course like those Math Blaster edutainment games. Let's see. Yeah, I Castlevania is kind of that way too, isn't it? The original Castlevania. You must first prove your worth. Are you willing to prove yours? Yes, I am. Excellent. This is what I require of you. There's a small military base north of here called Navarro. This is what someone was pointing out yesterday. I think was it oh gosh, was it gamer of all kinds? Had mentioned it in passing. Okay. All right, you got it. Once you've obtained the vertibird plans, give them to Dr. Wang Yitse. He will put them to good use. Okay, I have other questions. What is this place? This is the steel palace of the emperor. This is the heart of Town. Where is the emperor? Remains hidden from prying eyes, as my job is to act as the emperor's screen. I cannot and will not tell you where he is. Okay. Okay, nothing. So, Navarro. Remember, it was mentioned. So this place. Yeah. Okay. I don't think they're the only ones that because there are plans for vertibird there. What? Why would there be plans for a vertibird? You know, I'm sure I'll find out. Okay. So there are two screens here, nothing down here. So I think, oh, hello. Who are you? See, there's another building like this. So Wasteland was created by Brian Fargo, the founder of Interplay, right? EA had the rights to Wasteland, so when Tim Kaine and Leonard Boyarsky pitched Fallout, Brian, yeah. And apparently there were like sequels that came later on, as well. That I've man, it sounds familiar, but I haven't looked into them. Hello, Anonymous, what can I do for you? You can start by answering some questions. What can I help you with? Who are you guys? We are a paramilitary organization known as the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, and what is it you do? At one time, we were the sole bastions of technology left on the planet. We set ourselves up as what could best be called the technology police. We hoarded the old technology. We hoarded the old knowledge and only doled it out in small parcels. Of course, it was only to those who we felt deserved it and had the wisdom to properly use it. His name's Mark. Yeah, Brian Fargo and Tim Kaine. Those are the two names that I really recognize. In fact, I think Tim Kaine does YouTube and has kind of talked about his involvement with Fallout over the years. Was it Tim Kaine or it was either Brian or Tim? I don't know. Leonard was the world builder. Well, Leonard doesn't get the credit he deserves then. I've come across it a few times and I've watched a few of his videos where he talks about like, how I think recently he said he was working on something and there's speculation that it's what is that fantasy one that they did? I'm trying to remember. It's a kind of an old school. Oh, Arcanum. Yeah, there have been rumors about Arcanum sequels. That makes sense. Outer Worlds makes sense. Okay, you said at one time. What about now? Several months ago, we came across a group known as the Enclave. Okay. Much to our surprise, their level of technology surpassed even our own. We found this quite disturbing, and I need to slow that text back down. Considered contacting them. However, we decided on a more cautious course of action until we could determine exactly who the Enclave was and the underlying purpose of their organization. To this end, we have reactivated small outposts in near areas of Enclave activity from which we can safely observe them. Currently, we have activated such outposts in the Den, the NCR, and here in San Francisco. I have yet to go to the NCR. Sounds interesting. What have you learned? We have found that the Enclave deals heavily in chems, weapons, and slaves. However, these are simply trivial pursuits, leading up to some higher purpose, which we have failed to uncover. We are still watching them. See, what I know about the Enclave, I don't know if that was canon at this time, what I learned in Fallout 3 and later games. And even from the show, because I have to approach the show like it's canon now. I mean, it is what is now written, we have found that which we have failed to uncover. We're still watching them. Before we go any further, why tell me all this now? The Enclave has developed vertibird technology, flying machines that allow them to move deeply into surrounding territories. Right. We need to have vertibird technology or a viable counter to it for ourselves. Right. Okay. Now, recently, the Enclave has established a base north of here called Navarro. That's what Navarro is. Okay. Cool. I'll be here. Now, recently, the Enclave is a base north of here, Navarro. It's used as a stopover point for the maintenance and refueling of vertibirds. It's my belief that such a base may have complete technical plans of the vertibirds. You're after that too, huh? All I need is for someone to infiltrate the base, steal the plans, and bring them here to me. Yeah, I guess kind of I always just thought of the Enclave as like, well, they're the ones that uplifted the president. This was like, you know, the this was the military, That's kind of, not the military, but the government. Um, the remnants of the US government. Hey, let me guess, you because it literally has someone from every. Yeah. Let me guess, you want me to infiltrate the space for you? Let me be frank with you, Euronymous. The Brotherhood of Steel is not the power that we once were. We believed ourselves to be the sole source of technology left to mankind. Secure in this belief, we have let our order decline over the years. Now, we don't have the resources at our disposal to deal with the Enclave. We need your help. I am prepared to make you this offer. Perform this mission for me, and I will grant you access to our facility here. The best of the Brotherhood technology will be made available to you exclusively. What do you say? What the hell? I must be crazy, but I'll do it. Excellent. Here's what I need you to do. Go to Navarro, infiltrate the base, and recover the technical plans for the vertibirds. Return the plans to me. All right? But just how do you think I should go? How do you think I should go about this? This is a military base after all. Navarro is relatively new and not fully staffed as yet. My sources tell me that they receive new recruits from time to time. The Chinese organization, I just left their headquarters. They asked me to also get the plans. Perhaps if you went in alone, you could pose as a new arrival. I would suggest that. You could have your friends wait here. Okay. I had an operative go and scout the base. Her reports recently stopped. I can only assume the worst. Please be careful, Euronymous. I don't enjoy sending people to their deaths. I'll be careful. Thanks. Upon successful completion of your mission, I will grant you access to our facility here. In the meantime, it would be best if you started immediately. Thank you, Euronymous. Yeah, I could imagine a lot of people would want those. You've got the Brotherhood. You've got the what was that organization? The She. And then the NCR probably. I would think the NCR wants them. I don't know how familiar, Kate, how familiar you are with Fallout lore. Okay. Right. It's just the government. That's kind of, even in 3, they were, it's not the NCR. Cool. I will look forward to figuring that one out. Yeah. They didn't really, even in Fallout 3, they didn't really present it like a shadow government. It was more exactly none. I really enjoyed Fallout 4. No lore, Pookie. Did you ever play New Vegas? The NCR was present in New Vegas. Oh, no, they're basically like the military raised up by the wastelanders, the people that lived in California on a very basic, simplified level. Like there's a lot more to it, but that's the basic. Okay, so I need to tell this guy to wait here. I think I'm gonna do this because I know that I can get power armor. I know that I can get power armor very soon. I need you to wait here until I come back. That's it for now. And I'm gonna do what I can to avoid fights.